The gentleman reserves. The gentleman is recognized.
Yeah, Mr. Speaker, and let me thank my colleague for his comments. And I just want to say for the record, we're not objecting to more amendments being made in order. I'll remind my colleagues that when I was chairman of the Rules Committee, we made 650 amendments in order for the Defense Authorization Act, so far higher than the 290, and we hope that you have at least 650, and maybe you can even surpass us. That would be wonderful. So we don't object to a process that allows for more amendments to be considered or more amendments to be made in order. What we object to is the extorting of your leadership by a small group of extremists in this House who are trying to force their right-wing and hardline views on Congress and on the people of this country. I mean, we're concerned, quite frankly, that some of these ideas that the MAGA circus is proposing couldn't even pass if it were brought up as a freestanding amendment. We're worried about a self-executing rule as part of the next rule that will make them part of the base bill. So that is what we're concerned about. And I again, would say to the gentleman, we want more amendments in order. We think that's a good thing. But what we're worried about is what this small group of individuals that seems to, be engaged in extortion on every single major bill that comes to this floor, what they will end up winning in this process. And what they will win is not reflective of what I think a majority of this chamber believes, and so that's deeply concerning to us. Mr. Speaker, I'm going to urge that we defeat the previous question, and if we defeat the previous question, I will offer an amendment to the rule to provide for consideration of a resolution which states that it is the House's sacred responsibility to protect and preserve Social Security and Medicare for our future generations and reject any cuts to these essential programs. Mr. Speaker, I ask unanimous consent to insert the text of my amendment into the record along with any extraneous material immediately prior to the vote on the previous question. And to discuss our proposal, I'm happy to yield 3 minutes to the distinguished gentleman